Hey skiers, it's Bob with SkiEssentials.com. Welcome to our 2025 ski test. Got a Blizzard Sheeva 10 for you today. This ski returns unchanged from last year. It is a carryover model, giving skiers another opportunity to experience this extraordinarily smooth yet precise and reactive freeride ski at 102 millimeters underfoot. It's a really good option for soft snow enthusiasts, but do not discount the on-trail capabilities of this Sheeva 10. It is a very clean and round carving ski. It does have some metal in it, so it does hold up to some pretty aggressive skiing, but it also has a more playful shape and profile that keep it more firmly entrenched in the softer snow aspects of the mountain. Definitely more of that advanced and expert realm. It does have a little bit lighter of a weight, and it is pretty easy to turn. So someone who's kind of progressing from intermediate to advanced, maybe wants to take a first stab at a ski above 100 millimeters, this is a really nice option, but definitely fits more with a more advanced and expert style of skier, someone who kind of knows what they're looking for. There's not a whole lot of women-specific skis out there like this that have this level of metal precision to them. So just keep that in mind as you're going through your process. This one is built with a True Blend wood core. Their True Blend free core consists of beech, poplar, and paulownia. They put more of an emphasis on the paulownia in these Sheeva skis, especially through the middle. So longer stringers of paulownia. Paulownia is a little bit lighter, so they're allowing the ski to be slightly more flexible and mobile in the middle portion, while the poplar takes up a good portion of the sides. And then there's more beech stringers in the middle of the ski, most notably underfoot, and that gives the central section of the ski, the mid section of the ski, more strength and more power to go along with that vertical sidewall. And then their flex form, the women's specific design of the flex form technology, that includes a fiberglass plate underfoot and then metal, basically a metal frame in the tips and in the tails. So these metal arms extend up from that glass frame and provide a lot of precision and power to the edges of the ski. So you get that nice carving grip and performance on trail, while the central portion of the ski is a little bit more flexible torsionally. So when you encounter, crud or chop or spring snow, anything with structure to it, it really allows that ski to be more fine-tuned and more balanced and sophisticated and predictable in those situations. So it's not bouncing around. You're relying on kind of the built-in flex of the ski to absorb those vibrations and allow you to continue on your intended trajectory. But yeah, pretty cool construction. Definitely a lot of sophistication going on with this build here. This is the 168, and on the scale we are at, let's see here, 1,690 grams. So a little bit lighter than some other skis that have full sheets of metal, but still has enough heft to it to be that more aggressive charger for different types of snow conditions. From a shaping and profiling perspective, that's where things get interesting. We get a 15.5 meter turn radius. It's really fun to be able to access that whole thing because the ski is pretty flexible. You can get into that whole side cut. So this thing ends up making very clean and round turns. But where we see it really kind of separate itself is in this very playful profile. So we do get that positive camber underfoot and then just a ton of tip splay. And that's kind of a unique thing for Blizzard these days. Especially in a 102, you don't usually see this distance between the tips in a ski of this width. That rocker does extend down well into the ski, providing good flotation. And then there's some early taper as well, not too much. They're still putting an emphasis on that edge contact. So they are still saying, no, we want this ski to hook into the turn and be very proactive in terms of a carved turn on a groomed trail. So they're not losing a whole lot of that while keeping that dramatic tip shape fully intact. And then tail rocker starts about here. Not as much splay in the tails. It's kind of a stretch to call it a twin tip from a freestyle sense, but definitely has a free ride note to it for sure. And then rounder and a little bit more tapered in the tail. Kind of nice to see this kind of more dramatic angle in the tail, and that's going to increase the soft snow maneuverability, especially in the trees. I think the Sheeva 10 is a absolutely wonderful tree ski, a lot due to that tail, but also just because of the slighter, shorter turn radius, 102 millimeters underfoot, deals really well with deeper snow. And just from tip to tail, it's super easy to turn and pretty mobile ski, so it ends up being really, really good in the trees. And then very smooth and predictable in an on-trail format as well. So highly versatile for that skier that's really kind of in search of softer snow. You know, if you spend all of your time on groomers, the Sheeva 9 is a better option at, you know, narrower 96. And then the all-new Black Pearls 94, 88, 84. Those also will fit the bill for someone who's really spending most of their time on trail. But if you're off trail, in search of soft snow, more adventurous, you know, you appreciate a good choppy snow day, it's tough to do better than the Sheeva 10 here from Blizzard. So make sure you check this thing out here at skiessentials.com, and we'll see you out there on the hill. Bye.